Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA World Academy where we take one player from every country, put them on one squad, and see if we can take that team to the Champions League. We currently are here at the end of September in Bundesliga 2. It's been a struggle. We haven't lost a lot of games, but we just haven't unfortunately won a lot of games and currently sit right in the middle of the table. We are going to take on Ven, I believe it is. And we will then move into October and we'll have a game against Regensburg. So it'll be two big games. We need to try and get some wins here. We've struggled to get goals, but when we have gotten goals, we've struggled to keep them out of the back of the net. So I think we're going to need to improve. We're going to keep fighting on, keep getting the training in, and let's see if we can pick up two big wins. So before we get into the games though, I do realize that we forgot to go through the Youth Academy, so we'll do it here now. It will be Hamado still standing right at 75, 81. That's not going to change. Brent Henry, 80 to 90, so it looks like he could be a good player. We'll probably bring him, maybe next month if he gets up to a 60 overall. We have Sun Hee-so, who's unfortunately at a 58 overall, which is not bad, but 74 to 82 potential. We have Joaquin Hurtado, 82 to 88, center forward, 58 overall. Ketso Nitini, 81 to 87, could be a good player, good height on him and 6 foot, just need his overall to be a little higher. We'll have Ilkay Aslan, who's 48 overall, 80 to 86, 6'2 striker from Turkey, but 48 overall, we might need to take a look at that. We have Liam Berry, who I believe we are gonna release it. We are gonna release Liam Berry. He is the first player from Northern Ireland. We are gonna replace him here in the Youth Academy. We'll have Matías Dolazal, 85 to 91. He is now 16, so we could bring him in at this point. I think we'll hold on to him just for a little bit, maybe bring him in next episode. We have Joseph Alektovic, 86 to 92. Could be a good another player. Christopher Babiaro, 60 overall, 75 to 93. Colm Berry is the new player from Northern Ireland. The Kim, 57 overall, 78 to 94. We have Mahali Musat, who we will bring in. He's a 16-year-old right back from Romania, 71 and 93. So we'll bring him into the club and add him to our defense. Augustin Benitez, 52 overall, 74 to 94. Maksimov, 70 to 90 overall. We're going to struggle with that name there, 58 overall. Ari Sartsketsky, 65 to 87, 52 overall, probably not much there. And then we have Arvid Fredriksson, who's a 60 overall, but unfortunately only a 60 to 89. We'll have to see how that potential pans out. So we'll get into the game, and it will be our B squad rolling out there. We'll change one at the back, though. It will be Batter coming in, our center backs, and we just don't have quite enough center backs as of yet, so we'll have to look at that here in the Youth Academy. We have some players there. We just need them to grow and get a little bit older and maybe improve a little bit. So it will be Batter coming in at center back. The rest of it stays unchanged. Let's get into this game, see if we can pick up a big win. And we'll get this game underway. Ball gets on to Castaneda. He's going to carry it through the middle. Has a chance here. Carries it out wide still. Slips it through. Now it's on to Benarbia. He has the ball. Can he get something in? Cuts inside. Lays it there for Fuentes right in front and finds the back of the net. And it's a nice play as Braunschweig, 4 minutes in, already find the back of the net. It's a long pass to Benarbia. He controls it well and lays it there for Fuentes, who is quickly becoming one of the better strikers on the team. And he lays right there, sits perfectly right in front of the net, finds some opening, and just waits for that pass from Benarbia, gets it onto him, waits for it to get to his left foot, and bends it right past the keeper into the back of the net. Slips it off, gets it on to Petros. Petros moving forward here for Braunschweig. Has it to Fuentes. He's going to drive past the defense into the box, and they get the ball, and he's taken down and couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's cleared away out for a throw-in. Goes off to Lucera. He'll lay it off to Petros. Petros now Lays it into Fuentes. Slips it on to Mason, who takes a hard strike, and it's right there. Bernabia in the box. Can he pick up the loose ball? No. Then we'll get to the ball and get it off and control it. Lucero gets on the ball, has it, sends it long to Bernabia. Bernabia tries to race past his man. He can't quite get there and has to hold up now. Tries to find something back into the middle. Has Fuentes. Oh, they're behind their defense as we were pushing up for some offense. Batter will race back and gets it in there. They get the cross, and Katoon, a big save, keeps it on the line, and it goes into the side netting. And we even avoid the corner as they could have let it go out. Katoon was on the ground, and he tried to sneak it in there, but it finds the side netting. Batter races out and tries to break it up. They get a cross in. Katoon can't get to it. Rossi's not there, and it's going to be a penalty. Oh, Katoon gives the penalty, and it's a red card, which really is a problem because we don't have another goalkeeper on the roster. So who are we going to put in here as Katoon comes out? Your goalkeeper's been sent off, so now we're absolutely screwed. Oh, we do. Look at that. All Turks on the bench. Happy days. All right, so we figured out all the substitutions and how to do this. So we are going to bring in Alturk, Avila, and Aro, and we'll replace some of the players here, freshen it up. We'll have a penalty. It'll be a big one. Alturk has to come in cold. Luckily, he was on the bench. We'll look for it. It goes left, and Alturk makes a save. Coming off the bench cold and makes the interception and gets it cleared as Aro.
Moving forward with some
turned over. They get to the top of the box. Lay it off. It's a long shot, and Alturk can't get there, and we let it up. Here it's 1-1, and we're going to need to push on here in the final minutes. As again, we find ourselves in a draw with 10 men. We're going to have to find a way to score and get a win here. But it's going to be tough. They find the top of the box, and they launch it in the perfect corner, and he gets it right past Alturk. Lucero has the ball, goes out wide to Aro. He's going to drive on now, has a chance. Can he find someone in the middle? Has Fuentes headed on, but right at the keeper. And had a great opportunity here in the 90th minute, but couldn't quite beat him. Cardoso gets it up to Aro. Aro cuts inside, lays it there for Cardoso, and we had a build-up coming. But they'll blow the whistle, and it will be full time. We lose our goalkeeper. We save the penalty, but we let up the goal. And another draw for Braunschweig as we draw again. Just an unbelievable season, unable to get a win or a draw. We only had 4 shots, 4 on target. We held most of the possession. The passing wasn't great, and maybe if we kept 11 men on the field, we would get the win. But it's Bernabia with an 8.6, Petrosh a 7.1, Alturk a 6.6, Katoon a 4.4, Batter 7.5, Rossi 7.4, Abser 7.4, Cardosa 6.7, Lucero 7.0, Mason 7.7, Avila 5.7, Aro 7.0, Fuentes 8.2, Castaneda 6.6, and that'll do it as we draw again 1-1. So we'll move on to our next game. It is Regensburg. We have to get a win here. We need to stop this run of draws. We currently sit in 9th. Regensburg is in 6th, but they are only 1 point above us. So a win here would be big. We need to get McKeith into some form here. He's been struggling to find the back of the net. So let's get into this episode and see if we can find a victory. And we'll get this game underway. Iadama sends it into Orella. He'll have the ball here. Goes to Renaud. Renaud tries to get it back to him, but doesn't have the space. Finally finds McKeith off to Fitzpatrick. He'll slip it back to McKeith. Takes the strike, but right on the goalkeeper. Not enough power to beat him from the top of the box. Wojak out there to play the wing. They get the cross in. He knocks it off top of the box. It's behind us, and it's 1-1 or 1-0. 8 minutes in. They just perfectly play it. Our defense was out of position. Maybe we need to start playing them back, forcing Iadama and Abser to play back and not shift over. Wojak goes out to try and play the cross, but doesn't get there. And it's a cross that goes in, and then they have some easing passing to get to the man who's going to drive on right behind us. And Alter can't do anything about it. Oh, they get behind us. They'll drive in. Long shot finds the back of the net again. And the defense falls apart here at the back, and it's 2-0 Regensburg as Braunschweig are struggling to find the defense and keep the ball out of the net. We'll have to try and get some offense going, as we need to turn this around quickly and find some goals, but it will be 2-0. Renaud goes up to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now on the ball as the defense is all around him. Has to go back and lays it there to Becker. Becker driving forward here. Can he make something happen? Goes into Renaud. Is he on sides? Takes the shot. He is on sides, but doesn't get enough on it to make it past the goalkeeper. Banner goes into the middle. He'll get it off to McKeith. McKeith now behind the defense. Can he make it past? Gets out, gets the shot, and can't beat the keeper. McKeith still struggling to find the back of the net. And it's 2-0 still as they clear it off the end line. Oh, long ball gets behind Abasser. He's not fast enough to get there. And 3-0 Braunschweig go down to Regensburg, and they are just picking us apart. It's the speed that we do not have. Abasser is just too slow to beat the wings, and they fly right past us somehow. Just doesn't have the pace there, can't get there, and it's right past Alturk. 3-0. Renaud has the ball, slips it to Kobayashi, right onto it, right on the keeper, rebound shot, and Kobayashi, an empty net, sends it over the bar, and Braunschweig just don't have the luck today on the volley. Goes over the bar, had an empty net, but just sends it over. It'll be a free kick here for Braunschweig. Orella sends it in, has McKeith on the volley, can't quite find it. It was a good opportunity, and a lot closer than we thought, but still not there in the back of the net for him. It's a corner here for Regensburg right at the end of the half. It's headed down. No, it goes through us. Now Becker has to get out there for the cross. Can't break it up. It bounces to him and it's 4-0. What do we have to do? Just unlucky. I mean, it just goes through everyone. We're unable to clear it, and it somehow finds the man in the box. He's able to take it on the bounce, settle it, and then put it into the back of the net. I mean, I just don't know how it goes through Becker. Wojak gets a head to it, but it just bounces off. He's unable to clear it, and then we're able to smash it, and Alturk just flies away and can't make the save, and we'll end the half on that. 4-0, and this game is all but over as we go into halftime, down 4-0 here at home. So we'll go with two changes. Cardosa comes in for Kobayashi and Mason in for Becker. Abasser brings up the ball, goes to Fitzpatrick. He'll lay it there for Cardosa. Sends it in for McKeith. He's on the ball. Takes the strike and can't beat the keeper. Unbelievably unlucky for McKeith as the goalkeeper just keeping him out. 1-on-1, takes a smash and right at him, drives it over the net. McKeith gets the ball off the turnover, goes to Cardoso. He'll cut in, tries to drop it in, can't get there. It's Mason now on the ball, finds the back of the net, and Braunschweig grab one back as Mason runs to get the ball and looks to get it restarted. Finally, someone finds the back of the net. It's not one of the starters, but Mason settles it down in the middle and finally beats the keeper off the top of the bar and into the back of the net. Gets behind Iadama, tries to get it. It's blocked, and we put it in our own net for a fifth. Wojak at the back, plays poorly again, tries to get it cleared as Alturk races out, and the miscommunication leads to another goal. And it's 5-1 Regensburg as they poured on here in the end, as this game is just about over. Out wide to Cardosa. Final minutes, they'll shoot it up to McKeith. Can we just find a goal here for him? He'll drive into the box right on the keeper and finally finds it. And it's finally in there for McKeith. They'll just grab the ball. No reason to celebrate, but finally gets on the score sheet. Our starters have not been scoring, and I think Fitzpatrick is the only one this year to score. And McKeith finally gets in there and makes it 5-2. And that will end the game as we finally get it rolling here for McKeith. Hopefully that's the start of something, as we need to bounce back after this really tough loss, 5-2. an unbelievably poor game here as they just poured it on us in the first half. 11 shots, only 4 on target. We somehow only let up 9. Feels like way more than that. Cardosa gets a 9.3, Fitzpatrick a 7.0, McKeith 8.3, Kobayashi 6.8, Becker 7.2, Alteric 5.9, Iadama a 7.7, Wojak 7.3, even though he had an own goal, so go figure that rating out. Batter an 8.1, Avisor 7.9, Arella 7.2, Mason 8.4, Renault 7.6, Cardosa it's 9.3, and that'll do it as we go down 5-2. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode, and with the draw and the loss, we see ourselves in 9th position, only 11 points. So the top of the table is pulling away. They're on 21, so we're 10 points off. I mean, we need to really start turning it around. We need to get probably into 6th, maybe within 6 or 7 points by the end of December. So we're here at the middle of October. We're going to have to change our fortunes as we need to get that offense rolling and really shore up that defense, as we are now on 18 goals allowed. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.